Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan with another Bethesda news video. And hey, if you love Bethesda games and you're not a subscriber yet to the KingFanMan channel, why not? That's all I talk about on this channel, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell too, so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Last summer, Bethesda surprised us with a teaser trailer of a brand new series on Fallout. How exciting! Well, since then, we've gotten a little news here and there, and, well, not much else. But never fear, I have searched and compiled all the news that there is to know about the Fallout TV series. So today we're going to look at everything we know so far about the Fallout TV series. And if you're wanting that series to come sooner than later, I bet you'll be excited by the end of this video, so stick around. The first thing that we found out on that teaser trailer last summer, that this was coming from Amazon Prime, and it will be a Amazon original series on Amazon Prime. So Amazon will be the only place that you'll be able to see the Fallout TV series. Now, it wasn't long until we found out that both Amazon and Bethesda were really sparing no expense and calling in some very talented people to be the creators of the Fallout TV series. Jonathan Nolan and his wife, Lisa Joy. Now, if those names do not ring a bell, they are both the creators and the executive producers of the HBO series Westworld, and they are going to fill those same roles on the Fallout TV series. Not only that, they are both going to be co-writing the pilot episode with some other co-writers that I'm going to tell you about in just a minute. Now, along with writing on Westworld, Jonathan Nolan has also written The Dark Knight, which, wow, that speaks volumes. And Lisa Joy has written for the Westworld and Burn Notice. So they both have a long list of credentials, and you can see how Bethesda and Amazon are going for top-rate talent to make this the best TV show that they can make it. Before we move on, we should probably stop and talk just a moment about Westworld, because we might be able to see what the Fallout TV series might be like looking at their other creation, which is that series Westworld. Number one, look at the quality of that series on HBO. A very high quality series that has now gone 3 seasons, and the 4th season is about to come out. It's easy to see when you start watching Westworld that it is a very quality product, and what I mean by that is they spent a lot of money on it. Both cast, crew, and special effects. It's a top-notch type show. Well, what does that have to do with Fallout? Well, if that's what they did with their last project, I'm sure that's what they're going to want to do with their next project as well. Now, also, I find it very interesting that Westworld is kind of a apocalyptic, futuristic type show. Now, it is a very dark show as well. It does not have the humor of Fallout, but I can definitely see why Bethesda and Amazon would think of Jonathan and Lisa for Fallout, because it definitely has a Fallout type vibe with the things that are going on in Westworld. Now, I did mention there were going to be other writers on the show. Jonathan and Lisa are not going to be the main writers on the show. They are going to help write the pilot episode, but the main writers on the show are going to be Geneva Robertson and Graham Wagner. Now, this is really, really cool, because these, again, Amazon and Bethesda spared no expense. These are very talented writers that have a lot of accolades behind their names. Geneva Robinson wrote the 2018 Tomb Raider, also the 2019 Marvel movie Captain Marvel. Very interesting, Graham Wagner was a writer on the show The Office. Now, it's neat, you have all these other writers like Jonathan Nolan writing The Dark Knight and Westworld, and then Geneva Robinson writing Tomb Raider, and you can see how these go along with, the post-apocalyptic. But then you get a writer that wrote The Office, a comedy. Well, why would you want that? Because Fallout has a comedic flavor to it, and a very specific type of comedic flavor. So I love it that one of the writers of The Office, one of my favorite comedies, by the way, is actually going to be a writer on the Fallout TV series. Now, with writers and producers and directors and creators like that, how can the TV show go wrong? Well, the Fallout TV series is going to have one more thing going for it. It's going to have the one and only Todd Howard as an executive consultant on the TV show. In fact, Jonathan Nolan said he could not wait to get with Todd Howard and collaborate. So they are, yes, going to work together. Todd is going to be personally involved with the Fallout TV series in working these stories. So that is exciting. We found out not long ago as well that they have hired 2 very good lead actors for the show. So again, they are sparing no expense. I'm glad they're getting very talented people. That bodes well for the show. Now, we did learn that there are going to be 3 leads for the show. There is going to be a male lead, a female lead, and a ghoul lead. Well, the ghoul has been cast, and that is Walton Goggins. He is the ghoul. You might have known him from the movie Justified, or maybe the movie The Hateful Eight. Now, he has been in a host of movies and TV shows. A very famous guy. And I think just looking at him, you can see ghoul written all over him. I think he will be the perfect ghoul. And then the lead woman is a much younger woman than Walton is. Her name is Ella Purnell. Now, you might know her from The Army of the Dead or Yellow Jackets, and again, she has been in several things as well. They are yet to name the lead male for the show, but I am anxious to see who they are going to cast opposite Ella. Maybe another younger male to go along, about her age or maybe a little bit older, I would imagine. We did get a little statement about Ella Purnell's character, or about the lead female character in the Fallout TV series. It says this about her character: she is going to be upbeat and uncannily direct, with an all-American can-do spirit, with an intensity in her eyes that says she's a little dangerous. All right, now let's get to some things you've probably not heard before about this show. Let's talk about when the show might air. Well, the great thing is we have just heard it announced that they're going to start filming in June. So they are about to start filming this summer. That is great news. And it normally takes a show like this about 6 to 18 months, somewhere in that range, to complete everything from the time of pre-production all the way till post-production. So that is great news. That means by fall of next year, we should at least be getting this TV series. Now, how do we know that they are filming in June? Well, we know exactly the day that the stunt people are reporting. It was reported on the website Cosmic Circus that the stunt actors are to start work on June the 20th in New York City. That brings me to my next thing. Where is this TV show going to be located? Of course, they have not announced where it's going to be located, but now we at least know where it's going to be filmed. We had not previously known, but now we know it's going to be filmed, at least part, in New York City. So could New York be the place that the Fallout TV series is going to be located? Now, just because it is being filmed in New York does not necessarily mean that the series is going to be located there. I don't have to tell you that movies and TV shows all the time are filmed in places that they are not located in that series or in that movie. Now, there is another thing we found out. The secret, I guess it's not too secret now, but the secret name for the TV series, as all these things normally have, is Hondo, which is kind of interesting. Now, the name Hondo actually comes from a John Wayne movie. That movie was set on a remote ranch in the Arizona desert. So could this film be located in Arizona? A lot of people have speculated that they might put this somewhere new. Well, New York would be somewhere new. Arizona would be somewhere new. Hondo has that kind of Western feel. And of course, Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy, they like the Western because Westworld has that Western feel as well. Also, we know from Fallout lore that around 2280, the Roman Empire inspired Caesar's Legion, they were the ones that were occupying Arizona. They literally were ruling over Arizona. So if Arizona shows up as the location for the Fallout TV series, then we're going to get the faction Caesar's Legion as a main part of the Fallout TV series. So that might be a neat thing to see. Of course, again, Hondo might just be the secret name. So where do you think the Fallout TV series is going to be? Will they go back to a location that was one of the games? Will it be Washington, D.C.? Will it be Las Vegas? Will it be Boston? Maybe it'll be West Virginia. I don't know, but we've got two more great possibilities. New York, where they're actually filming the TV show, or now Arizona, which correlates to the actual secret name. So just keep those two places in mind as possibilities for the place of the new Fallout TV series. Well, there you go. There is everything we know so far about the Fallout TV series, but I'm hoping we learn more at the upcoming Xbox Bethesda showcase, maybe even a full trailer. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure and give it a like. Also, go down in the description and check my links. Follow me on Twitter. I share a lot of information in between all of the videos, so be sure you're following me there. And also, join our Discord community. We have a great community, and I want that community to grow. And one last thing. Some of you have been asking, multiple times, for me to make a channel membership. Well, you twisted my arm, and I did it. So, it is a way that you guys can help this poor little struggling YouTuber out and get some great perks to boot. So if you would like to help me and get those wonderful perks, just go down and hit join, and you will become a member of the King's crew and a part of this family. And I want to just say, I appreciate all the support you give. Just watching, liking, and commenting on the videos is great support. But those of you who do support me, my Patreons, man, I just salute you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You do not know how much you all mean to me. I am the KingFanMan. I hope to see you guys out in the wasteland. Bye, guys.